Today we're going to make a really simple recipe. It's a one-pot recipe. It's going to be chicken and potatoes in a Dijon cream sauce. Let's go ahead and get started over here. What we have done is we've got here, they're really large chicken breasts, so we cut ours in half. So we want 2 medium-sized chicken breasts and about ½ a pound of small potatoes. We're going to put those in a bowl. We're also going to put in the bowl ½ a pound of those potatoes has been sliced, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, there's that over there, and then we've created a spice mixture. In the spice mixture we've got 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, and then we've got 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. Just going to give that a nice little mix. I'm going to coat our chicken breast and our potatoes that same seasoning. Now over here in our pan, we have put 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to go ahead and start heat on medium there. And once our butter gets melted, we're going to add our chicken and our potatoes. Our butter is melted. We're going to take our chicken breast and we're going to place it on one side of the pan. And our potatoes on the other side of the pan. And we're just going to kind of lay those down because we kind of want the potatoes to cook at the same rate as the chicken. And we're going to cook this about 3 or 4 minutes on each side for the chicken. That will allow it to get a nice little crust. Alright, it's been about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. We're going to take our chicken breast, turn it over, and we're just going to leave our potatoes just like they are. And we're going to cook it for another 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, our chicken stuff is done. We're going to take our chicken, we're going to place it in this pan over here. Same thing with our potatoes. Now our potatoes on the other side have got that nice little crispness to them. Give you a little bit of a crunch, which would be really nice. Alright, we're going to leave our heat on. Put our pan back on the skillet. Or skillet back on the heat, I should say. To that, we're going to add another tablespoon of butter. Let that melt without the paper. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic. And we're going to whisk that. Let that cook for maybe 15 seconds or so. And then we're going to add 1 cup of chicken stock. Two tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I didn't come very prepared for my Dijon mustard. My spoon was way too big. They want to fit in the little jar. We're going to add 1/4 a teaspoon of black pepper. Drink it by hand. And I'm going to add ½ a teaspoon of salt. Give that a nice mix. Now to that we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. We're just going to slowly mix that in. Alright, once this gets all nice and mixed, alright. Did I cook that for any time? Nope. Alright. So, now once that's nice and done, I'm going to take the sauce, I'm going to pour it over our chicken breast. Be careful because it is going to be hot. We're actually going to make sure that our chicken breast is completely covered with that. You don't want it to dry out. We have preheated our oven to 375 degrees, and we're going to bake this for 15 to 20 minutes, making sure our chicken breasts are thoroughly cooked to 165 degrees. It's been about 20 minutes. We're going to set that down there for a second, and we're going to let that cool before we take out our potatoes and our chicken. Alright, we'll let that set for just a second. Take our chicken here, plate, a few of these potatoes. And this is going to be an easy meal, especially with having just one pot. We'll take a little bit of the sauce, stir it, pour it over our chicken breast. I'm going to add just a little bit of parsley just for a little bit of color. And there we have it. Chicken potatoes with a honey mustard cream sauce, or a Dijon mustard cream sauce, which is even better. We hope that you enjoyed this recipe.